Huawei's in a hot mess. I mean, of course, they're not actually the only company in the hot mess. It's the only one people are talking about, but this is actually a big deal for multiple companies, and no one's saying anything about it. I guess I gotta do it. And I will, right after this!
This is, you listening to Travis.
What up, players? Welcome back, and for all you new people, welcome. My name is Travis, and I do tech videos every single week and have a blast doing them. If that sounds like fun to you, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Anything I talk about will be in the description below. But for now, let's just get into the video. So there's been tons of video about this Huawei controversy, them getting banned from the US and then later on banned from some other companies. And that's one of the reasons why I actually didn't make a video about this the day it happened. I knew other stuff was going to happen. And sure enough, it did. But one thing we really haven't gotten is why. I mean, we kind of know why, but not really. This all really started when the US had a lot of problems with the way Huawei was attaching their 5G towers everywhere across the world, and they wanted nothing to do with that in the US. That's right, this is about 5G towers, not 5G phones. Interestingly, the 5G phone thing is just collateral damage. That's why you see people saying, Huawei phones are safe. There's no bugs in them, or there's no backdoors in them. That's not really the question. The question is, what's going on in the 5G towers? And there's no proof of that either, so it's kind of weird. But like I said in a previous video, Huawei's the second largest manufacturer of smartphones in the world right now. They've been kicking butt, and over the last year, they've sold 50% more than the year previous. One of the only phone companies in the world to have gone up and not down. I mean, yeah, sure, Huawei's kind of screwed. Microsoft can't do business with them, so they don't get Windows for their laptops. Google obviously can't do business with them, so they're not going to be able to give them Android. Even ARM's not going to deal with them, and that's actually where Huawei makes their processors. They license them from ARM. So yeah, it's not looking good. But that same sword goes both ways. When the second largest manufacturer of smartphones is no longer your customer because you legally can't have them be your customer, that's a lot of money. And not an insignificant amount. And no one's talking about this, but what does that actually mean? Like, is it as bad as you might think? I think what we're actually gonna see in this is Huawei has a lot more friends in this battle than you might think. It's not really just Huawei versus the US government. These other companies are gonna lobby the government to find some type of way to make this work. I mean, it only took 3 days and they went from ban right away to giving them a 3-month reprieve. How did that happen? When money is involved, all types of shenanigans can go down, especially when a government's involved and money's involved. It's all types of shenanigans. Get ready for the crazy.
Travis from the future here, trying not to gloat too hard, but President Trump just said some stuff that pretty much just proves my point.
Huawei is something that's very dangerous. You look at what they've done from a security standpoint, from a military standpoint, it's very dangerous. So it's possible that Huawei even would be included in some kind of a trade deal. If we made a deal, I could imagine Huawei being possibly included in some form of, or some part of a trade deal.
How are you going to be dangerous and eligible for a trade deal in less than 20 seconds and in 2 sentences? Shenanigans.
And multiple companies are affected by this. So it's not like just Google is gonna have to go to the government and try to lobby against this. It's not just like Microsoft will have to do it, or ARM, or any just one particular company. It's many multi-billion-dollar companies that are gonna go to the government and try to get this switched over. And my feeling is whatever it's going to take to get Huawei back in business, they're going to do. They're already saying that they're not doing what they're being accused of. And like I've always said in life, the hardest thing to fight is when you are accused of something you did, just ask your significant other. Like, that's the worst thing ever. So I don't know what they're gonna have to do, but my guess is they're going to do it because the danger and threat is real. If they don't figure this out, they very well might be going out of business. And I just don't see that happening. Sure, large companies go out of business. I just don't see this happening. Now, I can't speak for whether or not Huawei's actually doing some shenanigans on the 5G towers, or if they really are trying to spy on us or whatever. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But when you start to affect American companies as well, I'm telling you, this is not going to go down as quickly as people think. It's not as simple as people think. All the RIP Huawei stuff, I mean, it's funny or whatever, but This is not over. It's not even close to over. So look, I don't know if you're for Huawei or against Huawei. Leave me a comment below. Let me know, what do you think? Are they trying to spy on us? Should they be banned? Should they not be banned? Should we get Huawei phones? I mean, like, what's gonna happen here? My guess is this thing's gonna play out over the next couple of months, and Huawei's gonna be selling. I just don't see them going out of business. Now listen, I might be wrong. I was wrong once back in 1982. Can't remember what it was about though. If this video helped you out in any way, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And if it didn't, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I'm here every single week having a blast. Hope to see you again real soon. Peace and love, peace and love. And I gotta go buy a Huawei phone.